calendar is now old enough to drink itself. And frankly, I'd very happily fucking let it, given most of the wines that have come out of it so far in this year's 2023 Chocco Van. Yes, it's day 18. Do you see what I did there? It's day 18 of 2023's Chocco Van. Some of the chocks, a little bit of van. I have to start with a chocolate. I have to start with my eyes closed for a chocolate. I have to find the correct door. I have to go, have I done all the previous doors? Yes, I now finally have. Door 18 is there. I can't get into it, but I can try. It's no doubt got something written behind it. I don't really give a fuck what's written behind it. I care about the chocolate behind the thing, behind the written behinds. It's all very behindy today. What is it? I still can't see. Have I had one of these before? I must have had... No, I must have had one of these before. 12 varieties, 24 days. I must have had one of these before. It's a bit pointy. Is it the fudge? Can't open my eyes until I've had the first bite. It is. It's the mysteriously on the first bite taste fruity and then just turns into fudge. Fudge. It's the better of the classics. It's the non-disappointing, but still a little tries too hard to be more than it is, because ultimately it's just fudge. And if I say fudge enough, I won't have to say any other words, and the word fudge will lose all meaning, because you know how like you say a word, and eventually that word loses all meaning. You ever done that? There's a word for it, apparently. Which, ironically, I don't know. But I'm wondering, if I just keep saying fudge, will I eventually forget what the meaning of fudge is? And therefore, I can imagine that's just a nicer chocolate? Probably not. I'm talking bollocks. I'm talking bollocks because I am putting off opening door 18 because the wine has been a mixed box. Not necessarily all of it delicious. So what are you going to undelight me with today? Fuck me, we've had one of yours before, and I don't think I liked it. Baron de Barbon Rioja. I've had one. I thought that it was... I fucked up. I showed what a philistine of wine barbarity I am in a previous day. But anyway, it's a 2021 Blanco. Wasn't he in Street Fighter? Great. I hope it doesn't fucking taste like I'm now fearing. Founded in 1926 by Josie M. Villaverde. You read it for me. You can do a better job than I can, even though you can see it about as well as the camera can't. As renowned Bogdanovich, he lies about his heart condition, and his son murdered him in his sleep. I don't know what it's talking about. The Baron Bourbon Blanco is an elegant wine crafted from a selection of the finest grapes. They never are honest, are they? Here is some history about our founder, because you will be impressed with the nostalgic value of how long we've just been growing some fucking grapes out of the ground. And now we're going to tell you a bit more backstory, because there's a family story, because that's going to make the wine taste so much better than just being some shit in a bottle. Why can't they just say, look mate, like it's about £3.50 a bottle, it kind of tastes awful, but it gets you drunk. I mean, just be honest. Be honest and more people might buy you. For less money, but more people. Having said that, it hasn't just incinerated my nostrils with its mere aroma. So it could be okay. I need an okay wine. There have been a lot of not okay wines recently. Well, since the 1st of December, in fact. I'm going to say it's the chocolate throwing off my taste buds. I'm going to say that. I don't think it is that. You know those 1926 grapes? I think when you leave them to rot, what would they call it, ferment? When you leave them to ferment and then bottle them, I think the idea is that you do that sometime around 1926. You don't just have a big barn full of grapes rotting away into a sort of drainage gully down the side of the barn and then decide that every few years you put a very small bottle at the end and catch some of it. I don't know much about winemaking, but I think they know about as little as I do. I think I'm onto their secret. It's not the worst wine ever, but there have been better ones in this calendar. Speaking of better things in Chocco Van, I need my daily jangle of bows, courtesy of Mr. Monty. Go on, jangle your bows for me, Monts. What you got? What you got today, Mr. Monts? Door 18. I've got my eyes closed. I've got a very rustly plastic... No, I've got... Where's it fucking gone? You know I've got my eyes closed because I'm making a complete fuck-up of taking the simple process of taking a chocolate out of a hole in a fucking cardboard box. Yes, whatever that one is. It's quite a long but slender version of whatever that one is compared to previous ones. And it is... On first bite, and maybe this is my taste buds rebelling against runoff wine water, is that a cocoa berry? Oh, I think that's a... Oh, it is! It's a cocoa berry! I opened my eyes. I looked at that. It's a cocoa berry. You know how I feel about cocoa berries. You also know how I feel about Mr. Monty. He only bojangles in 3 different ways. He only knows 3 ways to bojangle you. But each one of them isn't bad, and the cocoa berry is by far his finest way of jangling your bows. Yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy that so much, I'm going to go away and enjoy it privately. But not until I've already quite publicly enjoyed my Christmas is coming, because there's a Krabby's, daily dose